Well, let's start off with the latest from the movement that is now swelling in strength and numbers. Occupy Wall Street. Tens of thousands of people are now part of this. Yesterday, of course, the unions joined in, and more people are heading to various locations around the country. New York City's Lower Manhattan still by far the largest. Let's go to the pictures, though. Incredible pictures of what is happening down there as people gather in their demands for an end to corporate corruption. What was for most of the day peaceful yesterday turned violent as the sun went down. Protesters who tried to cross police barriers were sprayed with pepper spray and several beatings, as you can see. Police using their nightsticks to try to keep those crowds back. Videos like this are surfacing all over the web. And according to many protesters, they're actually helping them gain support for their movement. Now, there are so many pictures out there, but of course we also want to hear from the people who are actually on the ground, on the front lines, both speaking out and witnessing these firsthand events as they unfold. Our next guest was there last night and had his camera rolling. Let's watch some of what he captured.
Stop spraying us!
This video was shot by Rudkowski. He's been on the ground off and on since Occupy Wall Street protests began back on September 17th. This video taken last night illustrates the contentious and at times violent nature of what we're witnessing down in Lower Manhattan. And I just spoke to Rudkowski and asked him to outline for us how this movement has changed since it started nearly 3 weeks ago.
Well, this movement started very organically, very grassroots, with the mainstream media not even paying any attention to them in the first week. It was Yahoo and Twitter who censored hashtags and words like Occupy Wall Street when people were trying to promote this. So this is a very organic movement that started with people from all different ideologies coming together. Yesterday, we had the largest rally with thousands and thousands of people in New York City, and the police actually took it into their hands to kind of abuse people down there after the second march that took place, and I have actually video of that on our youtube.com/wearechange channel that people could see the police overreacting again, beating people with batons, pepper spraying people, and throwing people around everywhere, and arresting people who are non-violent, peaceful resistors who just want to make a change.
And, you know, Luke, we showed some of your video, and it looked pretty crazy, pretty chaotic down there, especially in terms of the police definitely using their batons. I want to play something that is kind of big on YouTube right now in terms of that, and then I'll have you react to it.
My little nightstick is going to get a workout tonight, hopefully.
So we just showed a police officer saying, my little nightstick is going to get a workout tonight. Based on what we saw in your video and several others, a lot of the police officers' nightsticks did get some work. What is your take on what's going on with the police here? I mean, do you think they're overreacting?
I mean, the police did receive, what is it, $4.3 million from JP Morgan Chase just a couple days ago to help secure downtown Manhattan. So I think the police are, I mean, I don't even have to say they're overreacting. People just have to look at the videos and see a police officer spearing me with a nightstick, and also the Fox News reporters that were next to me. And we're just journalists trying to capture this. And they're definitely overreacting, but this is only going to be detrimental to their cause, because every person that's beat, every person that's arrested, 2 more people will come out to Occupy Wall Street. 2 more people will be there in solidarity with us. They're really hurting themselves and their image, and they're showing what oppressive force there is to people who are just trying to peacefully walk down Wall Street. I mean, all these people want to do is they want to walk down the iconic New York Stock Exchange. They want to walk down Wall Street, and they're treating us like we're dangerous terrorists. Meanwhile, we always say we have respect for the police, we will never hurt the police, we want to be the police, and that the police are that 99% of the people who are being screwed over by the elites. So I do see the police being manipulated by these elites. They're giving them money, and of course they're using tactics to try to squash us, but that's only going to build us and make us a lot stronger.
Yeah, some of the protesters that I've been interviewing throughout the last few weeks, I mean, one of them said just before she was pepper sprayed, she said, "I'm here for you, fighting for your pensions, fighting for you to get fair wages." I thought that was really interesting that, you know, she was pepper sprayed just moments later. But you were there, Luke, on the first day, and it was much smaller. And so you think that one of the reasons that this just continues to grow so much larger is because people are seeing this police brutality and saying, you know, something's wrong here?
Not only that, but people are seeing that this is a real movement from people from all different political spectrums who are sick of the elites, who are sick of the corporations dominating our world, our life, and they want to make a difference. This is an outlet of people coming together, working inside with each other. And Gandhi once said, I just want to bring up to the previous point, that, you know, once they hit you, let them hit you harder. But once you're peaceful, you're going to win over the public. You're going to win over the people. And that's what's happening right now. People are being peaceful. People are being nonviolent, and they're winning the public over. And there's nothing else to say. I mean, all you have to do it again is just look at the videos. It's insane what's happening. Peaceful people are just trying to get their message across, and they're being beat like criminals, thrown in jail for trying to express a genuine message.
Certainly yesterday, the movement grew significantly with that addition of the unions. What did you see? I mean, to what extent did that change what's going on with the unions sort of joining on board?
Well, Occupy Wall Street is a very open movement. It allows anybody to come down, whether you're Republican or Democrat or socialist or end the Feder, to come down and to discuss political ideas, political solutions, social solutions, and to have that conversation and that dialogue. So they're more than willing to allow anybody to come in with numbers to stand in solidarity with them. There's a lot of union people out there, but there's actually even more people who walked out of their schools, more young kids who have to pay these crazy tuitions, who are out there in the streets, who walked out of their classrooms because they wanted to stand in solidarity, which was also a great sight to see.
Just last question for you, Luke. Wondering, not sure how much time you actually have to watch TV, to watch some of these cable networks. Is there anything that the media is missing in terms of the message it's taking from these protests?
I think the mainstream media is trying to make this the Tea Party of the left, which is not. I mean, Ed Schultz was down there out doing a live broadcast, and he was trying to say that these are Obama supporters, this is the Tea Party of the left, Obama's going to use this for his political gain. So I see them trying to co-opt this movement for the left. Meanwhile, the people who were there were screaming, no, we're not for Obama, we're not for the left, we are the 99%, which includes people from the left and right. So they're trying to divide and conquer us on that political spectrum, and people are not falling for it. They're not falling for it at Wall Street. They're not falling for it anywhere else that they're occupying, and it's not going to work. They could lie, but yet again, we're all out there. If you want to find out what's really happening, go down there, get involved, and be a part of this movement.
And that was independent journalist Luke Rudkowski.